The Colorado Fashion Show 2025 is set to herald a distinctive chapter in fashion where the rugged grandeur of mountain terrain meets elevated design, sensibility, and the result is a mountain-inspired style aesthetic that transcends mere outdoor gear. As the event unfolds, attendees and observers alike are poised to witness how designers are drawing directly from the towering peaks, alpine meadows, and crisp air of places like the Rockies to craft wardrobes that feel both elemental and refined. This trend is anchored first and foremost in a palpable connection to the environment. The mountain landscape with its dramatic ridges, soft glows of dawn, light, shifting weather patterns, evergreen forests, and snow-dust trails becomes more than inspiration. It becomes a palette, texture library, and conceptual springboard for fashion. In this way, mountain-inspired style at Colorado Fashion Show 2025 is about the marriage of nature's form and human expression, where silhouettes echo pine top lines and fabrics move like alpine wind. Layering is a central motif, much like a climber preparing for altitude. Fashion-forward individuals embody the mountain ethos by wearing garments designed to move, adapt, and transition. Daytime might call for a lightweight technical shell over a flowing tunic or skirt, while evening might bring a tailored wool blend coat layered over a soft knit and enhanced by sleek accessories. The layering doesn't feel burdensome. Rather, it feels purposeful and responsive, mirroring how mountain environments demand adaptability. Texture plays a major role, from brushed wool to vented mesh, from leather with natural patina to raw-edged denim. Fabrics are chosen not only for their appearance, but for how they respond to movement and environment. Designers are deliberately selecting materials that shift with the wearer, much like snow drifting across a ridge or wind rustling through high grasses. This emphasis on tactile depth lends a sense of authenticity to the show, as though each piece is rooted in a tangible place. Another large element is color. Earthy tones dominate the mountain-inspired palette: deep spruce green, daysky blue, granite gray, sun-faded ochre, stonewashed top, snow-white accents, and embered or amber highlights for contrast. But it's not purely rustic. The palette also embraces the reflective luminosity of mountain lakes, the shimmer of frost under morning sun, and the subtle gradient of alpine twilight. This means that while clothes may read as natural and grounded, they still carry a refined, elevated presence suitable for a Fashion Week audience. Function meets fashion in unexpected ways. One of the most compelling trends to emerge from the Colorado scene, and one directly relevant to mountain-inspired style, is what critics call gorpcore, the sensibility of outdoor recreation. Apparel translated into urban, everyday wear. For instance, it's become routine to see performance jackets, waterproof shells, trail-ready boots, and utility vests in coffee shops and co-working spaces. At the Colorado Fashion Show 2025, such elements are elevated, the technical becomes bespoke, the rugged becomes chic. Accessories ground the mountain aesthetic, but also refine it. Think sturdy leather boots, sometimes lug-soled, that reference the trail, yet polished enough for city sidewalks. Hats with brim silhouettes that hint at both cowboy and mountaineer traditions. Bags built of wax canvas or vegetative-leaden leather that nod to wilderness travel but are styled with metropolitan elegance. And jewelry, too, plays a role. Metal accents reminiscent of climber carabiners, pendants that evoke alpine peaks or river stones, natural gemstones that echo the mountain's mineral deposits. These accessories reinforce that the wearer is not simply dressed for a show. They are dressed for place and for purpose. Sustainability is woven into the fabric of this mountain-inspired movement. Designers at Colorado Fashion Show 2025 are increasingly choosing eco-friendly fabrics, upcycling materials, and promoting durability over disposability. In a terrain like the mountains where climate and ecosystem matter, a thoughtful approach to production reflects respect for environment. Fabrics dyed with natural pigments, outerwear designed for longevity, and garments with dual uses, eco-friendly meets urbanic, are now signs of conscientious design. The mountain aesthetic isn't just visually rooted in place, it's ethically rooted too. Despite the rugged metaphor, the runway energy of Colorado Fashion Show 2025 is not about heavy bulk or outdoor extremes alone. There is a significant emphasis on transition from trail to terrace, from daylight adventure to dusk urban event. Designers are showing dresses and trousers that sway, like mountain grasses in a breeze, finely tailored jackets that can easily move from a lodge to a gala, and outer layers that protect but also frame the silhouette. The result is wearable versatility that captures the essence of the mountains while remaining modern, refined, and ready for city life. Prints and patterns, when they appear, draw on natural topography rather than graphic loud motifs. Think subtle rock strata lines, abstract representations of tree bark, glacier shadows, or windswept ridgelines. These are integrated with sophistication, not novelty. The mountain prints feel organic, as if the garment absorbed the environment. They add interest and narrative to the piece without overwhelming it. An undercurrent in the mountain-inspired trend is the interplay between tradition and innovation. Western influences cowboy heritage. Frontier ruggedness blend with contemporary urban silhouettes. The result is a hybrid language of fashion where tailored outerwear meets utilitarian backpacks, where fringe may fringe subtly, but paired with minimalist lines, where suede or leather detailing references craft while cut and fit remain sleek and purposeful. The mountain style at this show is thus inclusive of heritage, but forward-looking. Footwear at Colorado Fashion Show 2025 takes center stage in many collections. Boots obviously make a statement, but not only for the sake of skiing or riding. Designers are reimagining the boot as a lifestyle piece. Wilder Nesrity tread meets city-side polish. High ankles meet streamlined shapes. Hardware details hooks, loops, buckles meet refined finishes. Some shoes echo trail runners or hybrid sneakers, but with design cues drawn from mountain travel. Protective uppers, rope-like laces, contrasting textures. The mountain element is unmistakable, but the context is elevated. Makeup and beauty styling also nod to the terrain. Minimalist skin treatments, sun-kissed or wind-blown finishes, and hair styled to suggest natural movement become part of the storytelling. Occasionally, bold elements emerge, a flash of turquoise reminiscent of Alpine lakes, or a nail accent the color of wildflower petals, but the overall look remains grounded, organic, and effortlessly stylish. What distinguishes this mountain-inspired style from mere mountain wear is the ability to translate the environment into a lived aesthetic, rather than a costume. This is not about dressing like you're heading to base camp unless you really are, but about carrying the mountain sensibility into everyday life. The Colorado Fashion Show 2025 makes that shift clear. Outdoor readiness fused with elevated design becomes the new smart casual for the mountain-influenced wardrobe. From a commercial perspective, the show positions Colorado not simply as a destination for resort wear, but as a hub for fashion innovation where mountain identity and urban sophistication merge. Brands and designers are increasingly seeing the value of the mountain aesthetic, its storytelling power, its authenticity, its alignment with sustainable values, and are thus creating collections that resonate both locally and globally. The mountain-inspired trend has broad appeal because it speaks to our yearning for nature, authenticity, and functional elegance. Fashion advice inspired by the show encourages layering, light and technical fabrics, but keeping proportions clean and modern. Select outer pieces that have design, ambition, but remain compact enough for urban mobility. Choose footwear that can handle uneven terrain, but look at home on polished floors. Prioritize sustainable material choices. Keep color palettes rooted in nature, yet accent with brightness or shine. And most importantly, approach the look with an attitude of versatility. Your wardrobe should be as ready for a mountain trail as a rooftop cocktail. Social media coverage of the Colorado Fashion Show 2025 amplifies the mountain narrative. Influencers and creators are showing how urban landscapes can adopt alpine attitudes. A city street may mirror a ridgeline in silhouette. A park bench may echo a mountain vista in its vantage. This visual storytelling helps connect consumers to the aesthetic and allows them to visualize wearable, mountain-inspired looks in daily life, bridging the gap between runway and real life. One of the compelling aspects is how menswear, womenswear, and unisex styles are all embracing this mountain aesthetic. For menswear designers at the show, expect structured outerwear and technical fabrics, tailored trousers paired with trail-influenced boots, and accessories borrowed from outdoor gear. Think utility belts, sling bags, technical hats. Womenswear might explore flowing dresses with rugged trim, layered tunics under technical shells, or tailored skirt pants hybrids with mountain town sensibility. Unisex designs lean into functional cuts, natural color palettes, and versatile silhouettes that can shift between adventure and city. The show also signals an important evolution. Mountain-inspired fashion is no longer niche, context-specific, or limited to resort towns. Instead, it is becoming integrated into urban wardrobes everywhere. Whether you're in Denver, New York, Los Angeles, or abroad, the mountain aesthetic suggests clothing that is purposeful, grounded, resilient, and stylish. In a world where climate, environment, and experience matter more than ever, fashion that acknowledges place is resonating deeply. Looking ahead, the mountain-inspired trend as seen at Colorado Fashion Show 2025 is set to evolve. We can anticipate even more experimentation, smart fabrics that respond to altitude or weather changes, heritage workwear reinterpreted for city life, technical outerwear designed for everyday elegance, and accessories that combine craft and innovation. The blending of urban and alpine influences will become richer, deeper, and more refined. In conclusion, the Colorado Fashion Show 2025 underscores a bold statement. Mountain-inspired style is more than a seasonal trend. It represents a shift in how fashion connects to environment, identity, and lifestyle. By marrying the ruggedness of alpine terrain with the elegance of city dressing, the show offers wardrobes that are adaptable, expressive, and grounded. For anyone looking to adopt this aesthetic, the message is clear: embrace the mountain, its textures, its tones, its movement, and let it inform your personal style in ways that feel authentic and